Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone out there in the interwebs. My name is Sting Red Dog here, and Happy New Year to everyone that celebrated a fantastic end of 2013 and starting 2014. Also, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or whatever the hell you celebrate in December. I hope it was a great time. I hope everyone had some great meals. I know for me, I went to London to visit the in-laws for the holidays, and it was definitely a lot of fun. Joining me today on this cast is Kane. How you doing, buddy?
Hello there.
Hello. All right, so today we are bringing you this Natural Selection 2 World Championship quarterfinal matchup, Titus Gaming versus RadicaL. I'm very excited for this. Kane, how about you?
I am so excited. Finally gonna get to see some NS2 after a nice long break.
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? Like it's almost like, it's funny because it's only been like two and a half weeks, right? And like someone I think said on the forums, they were like, "Oh wow, 2.5 weeks of nothing, and then now another tournament." They forgot that this is the same tournament.
Yeah, the tournament.
I found that
took
funny.
a break for the holidays, and then everyone forgot we were playing. And it's like, wow,
forgot about the WC already. All right, so all right, well, we already hit our RaffleCast goal. Wow, went 75 viewers in about a second. That was great. All right, guys, so we already hit a RaffleCast goal. 218 of you in here ready to watch this mayhem that's about to happen. We're going to load into the servers here pretty soon. The ref for you today is Nexus. He's actually in the TS channel with us right now. He's on mute, but he could unmute and say hi anytime he wants. And that's about all the time we're going to give him. So never mind, he missed his chance. But Nexus is doing that, and I think we're going to be joining... Yeah, okay. So, do you have the password, Kane? Or shall I... There we go.
alright.
Okay, we're just going to jump in the server here, guys, and get this thing started. All right, guys, so while this is loading, I'm just going to go over a couple things, you know, what's going on. This is a best-of-7 quarterfinals. This is a Group A quarterfinal matchup of these teams. And just clicking around some stuff here. So, I'm sorry, this isn't Group A. This is Group, sorry. This is Group B, Titus Gaming versus Group A's RadicaL. Now, Titus went 6-0 in Group B during this whole thing, whereas RadicaL went 4-2. So only drawing 18 points during the whole thing versus Titus's 23. So in terms of skill level and things like that, we're coming in. RadicaL looks like they're going to be the underdogs here. So you guys who have seen my casts already probably know who I am going to be rooting for, even though Titus is a U.S. team and I'm from the U.S. I'm sorry. You know, I have to go for the underdog here and have to root for RadicaL. Now, Kane, I think, is of the different mindset. Kane, who you for here?
I'd like to see Titus win.
Okay,
I'd like to
good.
see some North American representation here.
Okay, so at least we got one of the casters going for them, and that's awesome. So Kane's going for Titus. Do you want to do a little bit of a wager? A wager here. Are you going to Germany? Are you going to be there? Are we going to see Kane there?
Unfortunately not.
Oh.
I can't afford to fly all the way over.
I would have done a wager with some drinks with you.
That would have been awesome.
Well, we'll do a gentleman's bet right now of nothing. And I'll just be rooting for RadicaL, and you'll be rooting for Titus. So
you're on.
Well, when there's nothing to it, yes.
I'll take that bet.
It looks like we're the only ones in this server now. Oops, they're changing servers. Yep. Okay. So let me just get you that. And join on me, sir. Let's get this started. There we go. Kane is a ventriloquist. They're talking about your webcam, Kane.
Yeah. And expressionless. I keep my face perfectly still at all times.
At all times, even when he's talking. anyone that catches the move. Why is the raffle up? Oh my god, the raffle is not up, is it? Oh my god, it is! That must have been from when I signed out last month. Hold on. I gotta turn that off. Oh, goodness. Alright, hold on. We have to turn this raffle off, apparently. 1 second, guys. Alright. The raffle is closed, guys. Sorry about that. I must have jetted out of here on my last cast. Alright, so let us go through. Kane, do you want to take us through your team's lineup for today? And I'll take us through RadicaL. So go ahead and start out with Titus.
My team. Well, so we have Rantology, Locklear, Gorgeous, Joshy, and Signic on the field, and I assume Versal's going to be connecting soon to be commanding them. Normally they play Golden, but they've subbed him out this match, it seems, for Gorgeous or Locklear.
I mean, to be honest, they need their best players. Golden, I love you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Much love to Golden.
I love you, Golden. Rentology, Locklear, yeah, Gorgeous, Joshy, Signic, and Versal going to be in there. RadicaL, on RadicaL's side, we got Nitai, or Natai, Ulti, Relent, Sui, Anzi, and Sammy G. So, you know who I'm not seeing here? Psycho. I don't see Psycho, and Psycho was probably one of my favorite RadicaL members to actually cast and watch. He had some great skill with shooting on the Marine team, and I loved watching him. I first-personed him a lot, and he died a lot while I first-personed him, but that was probably because my my death cam was real. So
Caster's curse. Every time you zoom in, they're gonna die.
Alright, so I'm just gonna hide this pad right now. And it looks like both teams are ready to go. I'm just gonna tell them that the casters are ready. Almost 300 of you in here, ready to watch this. 20 nothings. Via Diablo says, I bet you 20 nothings that RadicaL wins. You're on, Via Diablo. Alright, so here's the thing, guys. This is the winner's bracket. So the winner of this round actually will advance into the semifinals. And the winner of this will go against the winner of Sonoman versus Imagine. Now, I had the pleasure of hanging out with Wob from Imagine in London at my pub crawl, which, by the way, was so fun. So if you missed it, I'm so sorry, because it was hilarious. I actually have so much footage, pictures, and just pictures and video and all that stuff from that night. So I'll try to put that together and put that on online for you guys. I'm sure Wob will. We got a lot of great pictures from Wob. I actually don't remember what happened with Wob, because we put him on a train and then sent him on his merry way, but he was hammered. Is the raffle open? No, it's not. Good. Oh my god, can they actually open the raffle? No, okay, good.
No.
Because I saw
People
Moobot
want that.
say, like, type raffle open and you can open the raffle. But I think that's only for mods and stuff. Good. Yeah, Blue-Eyed Dragon, I mean, I almost have to say that too, but here we go! And here we go, guys. Titus Gaming versus RadicaL. My name is REDDOG. Co-casting with me is Kane. We're going to get this started here at the NS2WC quarterfinal matchup. Titus Gaming versus RadicaL. Round 1 in this best-of-7 match. RadicaL starting as aliens here in flight control. And we got over on the other side of the map, Titus Gaming starting in data core.
Looks like Titus is going to opt for early mines with the fast armory. And RadicaL is going to try to crush one side, reactor, which is a very common area for skulks there.
Yep, Samiji, Relent, Soy up against Gorgeous and Joshy. Anzi coming through the vents right behind. Coming in now. Gorgeous taking down Soy. Anzi taking down Gorgeous. Joshy, the only one left with his pistol out. Finally going down to Anzi. I don't think anyone died there. Soy did.
One skulk.
Soy did. One skulk.
That was a really good win for RadicaL. Titus only managed to pick one skulk with 2 Marines, so RadicaL's moving back in with 4 again to that Signic Locklear pressure team.
Yep, relocating back here. Locklear taking down Anzi as these guys come in. Signic taking down Soy. Samiji taking down Locklear, and Signic the only one left up against Relent. Oh, it axes him!
That was a clutch axe.
Axe kill 1 minute into this quarterfinal matchup. That's gonna piss off RadicaL.
That's some good damage there. Signic and Locklear been winning a 4v2 basically. That gives them a lot of pressure.
You know, like when you do an axe kill, I don't care who you are, you feel like a badass after you make that kill, don't you? You know, you just kill him, you're just like, yeah, what up?
Come at me. I got it.
Yeah, come at me. I got you. All right, Gorgeous and Joshy here in Crossroads holding that up. Signic holding up Crevice. We got Locklear building up in reactor core. Ulti is on the corner. Down here, some pressure. Joshy and Gorgeous moving into computer lab.
RadicaL looks to be a little out of position for this. Only one skulk sitting in comp lab right now.
Got that Crag moving in, 40%. Looks like they're going to be able to snipe that down quite easily. Joshy and Gorgeous in there. We also got a fight in reactor core.
Yeah, these skulks, reactor and vent, they're going straight for base. We have spawners, Rantology and Locklear.
Relent taking down Rantology.
So RadicaL decided instead of saving their computer lab node, they were way too out of position, and they tried to rush base. But they were already mines down, it was a little slow, so they ended up streaming in one by one and got cleared. Bad loss, because now comp lab is almost going to die.
Joshy and Gorgeous on that comp lab RT. Relent and Ulti watching that happen. Drifter coming up from the north. Try to see that happen. Sammy G parasites Locklear somewhere on the map, which was pretty funny over here in ventilation. Sammy G and Soy taking down ventilation. Meanwhile, comp lab goes down. Ulti and Relent can't do anything about that. Sammy G now moving in from ventilation. Goes against Gorgeous here. Rolls him over in computer lab, and everyone gets rolled in comp lab. And RadicaL take that. But let's look at the harvester count. It's looking pretty bad in terms of resources for RadicaL.
Yeah, again, RadicaL didn't attempt to save comp lab, so Titus did the damage, they got it down, and RadicaL's caught in a little bit of a tight spot.
Got Rantology and Signic here in Crevice. Got blueprints down for the power node and the RT. It looks like, I mean, if we just take a look at this map right now, what's happening, I mean, Crevice is is being locked down right now. I think RadicaL needs to get through and be able to punch through and hold their bases that, you know, hold the RTs that they're going to get right now. Otherwise, they're just going to get res-stormed. Titus is on 5 extractors, 6 now.
Yep. RadicaL shifted all 5 of their skulls down to the south side, and they managed to clear an RT and a couple Marines, but now there's Rantology and Signic running right into flight control.
Here's the thing, like, if we look at the resource towers, 4 loss for Titus in 4.5 minutes, so they're doing really good pace, but Titus is doing a really good job recapping all their nodes and just being all over the map, attacking north, south, middle, all over the place. When you see REDDOG and Cycnic right now in flight control. Nice job, REDDOG! Before taking her face taken off by Soy. But that Harvester, the damage is done. They're not going to be able to get Infestation there in time, and it's going to go down.
Yeah, RadicaL, I feel, needs to get some skulks on that north side of the map. Crevice Aegis Reactor, they just sat there, just generating all sorts of res for Titus here. And RadicaL hasn't sent anyone up there. That's how REDDOG and Gorge were able to just walk into the hive.
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely. 2 lurks now out on the field, Anzi and Ulti. Let's see if they're going to be able to do anything. They bite Joshi down outside computer lab. Cycnic is here in Crossroads. Weapons 1 has started. Armor 1 finished a few minutes ago. Soy working on the Crevice RT. Titus Gaming still at 6 extractors with 1 blueprint down. Sammy G working on the ventilation RT as well. Armor 2 now has started. Lurks moving into Crossroads.
Yeah, and RadicaL's kind of in this mode where they're like, oh crap, Titus has got a lot of res, so they're splitting skulks up, trying to do whatever damage they can, and they've gotten a little bit done, but they're not going to win enough 1v1s like this, I feel.
No, it's right now, if we look at the map, just in terms of economy, you can see that Titus is just going to out-tech RadicaL so much right now. They already got Armor 2 halfway done. Everything else is going to come out because they're going to be able to spend all this money. Shotgun research now has started, which is going to make life hell for these lurks here in Crossroads.
But yeah, Titus is really decisive about moving into places and getting, well, accomplishing things. Like when they went to Cross, they went straight to Comp Lab and started putting the pressure in. RadicaL's been very hesitant about kind of committing to anything. A lot of skulks waiting in vents, seeing if they want to go in, but they haven't actually. Titus, all the pressure has been on Titus' side.
The whole game, as in the momentum of the game, has been dictated by Titus since the beginning. You see REDDOG and Gorgeous now moving into Crossroads against this new Gorge tunnel that was just put up a bit ago, but now it's under fire. Crag now is down, and these guys are now just going to snipe down this Gorge tunnel quite easily. You see Soy, Anzi, and Ulti coming in to try to make some sort of difference here. REDDOG goes down. Gorgeous is the only one left. And he goes down as well. They do save this Gorge tunnel.
So that's the RadicaL needed that. They needed that little bit of map control that tunnel provides to help break up all this. Basically, Titus constantly being on their side of the map.
Locklear here in Comp Lab, taking down Sammy G with a pistol. I think Locklear is more dangerous with his pistol than he is with any other gun. I've seen him throughout this game get some really clutch shots. Gorgeous taking down Soy in the vents here with a well-placed mine. REDDOG and Gorgeous now moving into Crossroads. Scans being dropped there. We do have Titus down 1 player, though. They have dropped a player. I forgot who. Or it just doesn't come to mind right now.
Cycnic.
Is it Cycnic? Yep, Cycnic is not here, so he is dropped. There are shotguns out on the field. Oh! REDDOG takes down Ulti. She goes down herself, but too little, too late.
That's another blow to RadicaL. RadicaL is not anywhere near phase, and losing that lurk hurts a lot in terms of how much they can control around the map, especially against shotguns.
Well, now with the phase gate coming up in Crossroads, that's going to lock down the central locations on this map. I mean, I've commanded here on this map, and we've all started in flight control as aliens, and sometimes it's just so easy for Marines to lock down, Crevice and Comp Lab, and when they do that, it's just you just can't move. You can't assist out of anywhere, especially if you're losing engagements like crazy. You see most of RadicaL now trying to crush the south end of the map. Where they're going to go from here, I don't know. We got Joshi, Gorgeous, and REDDOG moving now into Comp Lab together.
Yeah, I think this is a good move by RadicaL. They need to try to they spread it a little too much, and as such they lost a lot. They lost Crossroads, they lost Comp Lab basically. So, but they don't have the firepower with life forms to fight head on, so they need to keep going around like what they're doing now in Crossroads while 3 Marines are in Comp Lab.
Well, that phase gate is toast there in Crossroads, but they put another one up here in Comp Lab. This is what I was saying. This is what is so tough for if you're already losing engagements against a really strong Marine team, and they lock you in the north and the south here inside flight control. This can be so tough to break. I wouldn't be surprised if Versal ends up putting a crevice phase gate up as well, or just use this to crush. But here comes all of RadicaL in here. Joshi, triple kill, taking down Soy, Ulti, and Relent. Oh man, gosh, MVP on that moment. Weapons 2 now completed.
Joshi, that was a really crucial shotgun because that was all of Titus map control, especially since they're down the guy right now. They've lost control of the north side, and that was their only gate and their only position on the map. So Joshi doing clutch kills there.
We see Ulti, Relent, Soy moving from Summit Reception, Soy going towards Crossroads, Relent coming back, gonna join Soy, Ulti moving down, or up into Atrium. We got Soy and Relent here in Crossroads against Joshi and Gorgeous. Another blueprint down for a phase gate. Looks like Versal really wants to get that in. I just want to remind everyone right now that for the past few minutes, Titus has been basically owning RadicaL with 1 player short this entire time. They are playing 5v6 right now.
Titus is back up to 6 RTs. And RadicaL is trying the best to take Crevice and Atrium. Titus is getting a lot of tech. They've already, yeah, you said they were on 2-2 shotguns. They have basically game-ending tech right now. They just have 5 people.
Against a shell. Against RadicaL's shell.
The one shell, the hero shell.
Joshi and Gorgeous here in Crevice now moving up from Summit Reception. We got Soy, Relent, and Onzi as that lurk. Trying to get him out. In terms of P-Res for RadicaL, not much. I mean, 12 minutes in, and Soy at 37, Sammy at 37. So not even up to fades yet. They'll be up to vanilla fades in about a minute and a half. Gorgeous and Joshi moving back into Atrium after that assault on Crevice. Soy and Relent in Crossroads working on this phase gate. And Locklear coming through and just saying no.
This is good. At the same time, they drew Locklear through the gate, so Compound was open. But then Locklear again coming through and clearing it.
He is like, he's the gatekeeper. Oh! Did you see that shot? My goodness.
Locklear and his pistol.
I tell you, man, he is more dangerous with that pistol than any other weapon, I think. Probably a shotgun. Joshi here in Crevice. We got Onzi taking a couple pot shots with those spikes, but this looks really bad for RadicaL. I mean, the Vice can close now. Titus is, as you can see, Sicknick is back, and got back probably about a minute ago.
Yeah, now that Titus is back up to 6 full players and 5 full players on the field. RadicaL's running out of time to make things happen.
Yeah, they kind of ruined their little power play here. I mean, when, you know, that says a lot when obviously the other team is down a player for that long and they were still winning. You know, I know RadicaL is playing their hearts out right now, but I mean, we can see right now just the skill difference between Titus with the Titus players right now. And maybe RadicaL's having a bad alien day, could be. But, you know, right now, there is a lot of shots landing on the Titus side, more than bites are landing on RadicaL. Let's actually see what's going on here. Yeah, 43 to 35 in terms of the team kill graph. 646 to 198. Look at this disparity in resources on that graph. Resource towers, 11 down versus 5 harvesters down. And just look at that. Look how well Titus has been managing their resource tower loss and rebuilding everything. It's just amazing.
Yeah, and now Titus is just they're sending Marines into the hive now. They know RadicaL has no fades up yet. We got 5 players who read the shotgun.
Yep, and here's the push. There's the good game from RadicaL. Well played from RadicaL. Really well played there from Titus, but as you can see here, Titus played a very strong Marine round.
Yeah, I feel that RadicaL had a couple of good fights. They won. They didn't lose like everything. The kill death didn't get really lopsided till later in the game. Like the first reactor engagement we saw, they can hold their own. They can take these Marines. I feel that they were just a little too slow, and Titus was in their face a little too quickly, and RadicaL was a little too slow getting them out. I
completely agree with that. It seemed to me that Titus was just always punching, you know, and RadicaL there just always trying to block, always trying to react from what Titus was throwing at them, you know? Which means the game from the very beginning was just dictated by Titus's movement on the field. I don't think at any point, or at least for any long amount of time to matter, there was any point that RadicaL made a move that really made Titus like refocus. You know what I mean? Whereas the other way around, it was like RadicaL was just reacting to everything that Titus was throwing at them, and Titus was all over the map.
I like to say, oh, Titus is in comp. Oh, Titus is in our hive now. Oh, Titus is. It's like, and then the Marines are just RadicaL keeps getting caught out. So
yeah.
they saw the Marine base maybe once, and was that counter push.
Yeah.
And
Locklear was there. Locklear was there with his pistol.
Amazing through the gates, killing everything, and come through.
Well, I mean, they did a good job. I mean, establishing that was almost, you know, textbook. I think what Titus did, and in terms of Marines playing on this map. You know, the upgrades slowly, you know, were coming in. We saw the Weapons 1 research started, but then it was canceled in lieu of, I believe, shotguns. I think that's what I saw, because I remember seeing shotguns finish and then Weapons 1 start again. But at that point, Versal was so confident, you know, in his team on the field, in his Marines on the field, of winning engagements that, you know, he wasn't really pressured to get those early upgrades.
Yeah. That's actually an interesting note. He went armor 2 before any weapons upgrades.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shows that weapons is a higher risk, higher reward type of upgrade, because you can potentially kill life forms and all that stuff easier, but as a result, you yourself also die faster. So it's sort of a gamble.
Yeah.
And I felt, so Locklear played it safe. He got the armor upgrades, like gives everyone more time to fight, and let my Marines carry the day.
Yeah, well, you know, I think at the end of the day too, I mean, comp teams always have their welders on them, you know, and when you when you go armor in the beginning, you'll almost always have, you know, fully healthed Marines, you know, out on the field, you know, so because and with a lot of staying power because of the armor upgrades, so. You know, I think that was the gamble that they took. They went, and it worked out. I mean, you saw Titus played such a great game. So, all right, guys, we're moving into round 2. 360 of you in here right now watching this NS2WC quarterfinal matchup of Titus Gaming versus RadicaL. We have told them that we're ready, so RadicaL is probably, you know, in the locker rooms right now shaking off this loss. And they're going to play Marines on this round 2, and Titus Gaming is going to play their Alien round here on Summit.
Yeah, see how well RadicaL can shake off that loss. Reset and refocus for the next round.
So other games that are coming up, guys, just so you know, we're doing this one right now, obviously. We got Godar versus Ascension. That is tomorrow at 12 p.m. CET. We also got Sonoman versus Imagine, which is tomorrow at 8 p.m. CET. Legendary Snails and Retiring, it's not on the sheet, but I know that's scheduled. So you guys can follow... We started.
You did.
All right, guys, here we go. RadicaL versus Titus Gaming, round 2. RadicaL starting in data core, Titus Gaming starting in flight control. Got Gorgeous and Rantology down here in ventilation. Soy here with the blueprints down. Also got a little bit of firing up here in Crossroads where Ulti took down Golden, and Golden is in.
Yeah.
Golden is here.
Playing instead of Joshy.
Rantology now.
Sorry, Golden.
Rantology moving against Relent and Ulti, getting a couple parasites down as they move through Crossroads into Computer Lab, and Sicknick coming around the corner, taking down Relent in one bite. Ulti forcing Ulti to drop back a bit, and we're seeing in the main base, Golden is on the IP, 70% there. We got Gorgeous and Rantology on the south end moving in. Gorgeous taking down Relent. Oh no.
Ooh,
oh
RadicaL
no.
got caught.
Oh no, everyone get back, get back! Rantology taking down the infantry portal. Locklear taking down Nitai with a parasite. RadicaL does clear that out, but they did lose an IP, and this early in the game, that is key.
Yeah, RadicaL actually decided to drop an IP and an army at the beginning, so Nitai had to build both before he could get back in and research mines. That delay probably made that mines went up when Titus hit, and that was a lot of damage they did.
Sammy G here in Atrium took down the Crevice Harvester, Gorgeous and Sicknick down here in Computer Lab. And it looks like Ulti is alone here. Rantology takes him down with that Skulk Pack, and we see that Soy is alone here in sub-access as well. I don't know about these. I mean, you gotta use the buddy system.
Yeah.
Especially when you're Marines. You gotta hold hands and run through these maps. Look how well it worked for them in Atrium.
Both Marines together, they got the cover. Titus kind of rushed engagement a little bit, and then they got cleaned up.
Ulti and Soy now moving into ventilation.
Not that RadicaL can't take these fights, it just seems like they're playing a little too loose, a little too sloppy.
Yeah. No, I mean, I agree. I think we can see that on here. Nice job with Relent's mines. Mine kills actually happening all over the map, I'm seeing. Locklear taking down Relent here in Crossroads, clearing that up. We're seeing Rantology working on the reactor core RT. Ulti moving down and joining Soy here in sub-access.
Yeah, I just want to make that point again. Like, the kills are actually 14-6 in RadicaL's favor, but it doesn't look like they're winning 14-6.
Yes. Yeah. You know, I mean, it's one thing of getting kills around the board, but what I like what Titus is doing, you know, so far is they're really responding to wherever RadicaL is, and RadicaL keeps having to drop back. Look, they just built the Crevice one. Anzi and Sammy G now moving into flight control. Sicknick already out as a lurk, taking both of them out, and the one in Crevice is now going to be in trouble. So is the one in Atrium. That's going to drop RadicaL down to 2. Relent is just passing by the one there in Reactor Core because he wants to save Atrium. Two Marines down in Comp Lab. Relent now coming through. It doesn't look like he's going to save that. Oh, barely!
Rantology, you finished that off, and that shows you Titus. They're extreme focused on just getting the nodes down and not responding needlessly to Marines. They let them build up the whole north side, but it doesn't matter because it's all dead again.
Sicknick taking down Sammy G from the back. Ulti taking down Locklear. He's the only one left. We got Gorgeous around the corner, and we do have Sicknick. Golden just lurked up.
And here we go. Titus is now, you know, they're taking everything now. They're taking sub, they're taking Crevice. Both Golden, yeah, Golden sitting with both lurks. They think they can hold 5 nodes, and it's up to RadicaL to prove them wrong.
Ulti and Sammy G right outside sub-access. We see Sicknick down there. Ulti is spending all his ammo on that Drifter, and Sicknick perfectly weighted. And now he's going up against Sammy G, pushes him into the wall, takes him out. Gorgeous on low health here in ventilation.
RadicaL again caught a little out. They had that pressure in sub, but there's no follow-up, so the Skulk's going straight on nodes, and they're going to lose. Are they going to lose Deacon? Nope.
Oh no.
Well, maybe yes.
Yeah, there we go. Atrium now may go down. Rhintology taking down Reactor Core. I mean, this is, you know, we look back at the last game where RadicaL was aliens, and you can kind of see the mistakes that RadicaL, you know, did during that game, but also you can say mistakes and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, it's the skill, individual player skill plays a big role in this, in your engagements. We can look at the team kills right now. 20-18, so Titus has really closed the gap a lot in the last few minutes. Now it's 20-20. So they were really lagging behind, but now they've really turned it on, especially with these two lurks who are like kind of your first responders on the map.
Yeah, they've taken the lurks and they've gotten absolute map control with this. RadicaL was late on their upgrades because of that base rush.
Oh! Oh, Sicknick took out Golden! Sicknick spiked down his own lurk buddy.
that was...
It's funny.
Oh, Golden.
Yeah.
All the worst things happen to you.
Sorry, Golden. Oh, boy. Maybe,
Oh,
that's funny. Sammy G and Relent now here in sub-access. Right outside sub-access anyways. And we're seeing Ulti taking down a Drifter with Soy here in Crossroads, moving back in there. In terms of upgrades, we got Armor 1, Weapons 1, Mines for RadicaL versus 2 Spurs and a Shift Hive for Titus. Harvester going down there in sub-access. RadicaL down to 2 Harvesters versus Titus's 5.
Yep. And again, RadicaL's backs against the wall. They don't even have shotguns really, and Fade Res is, well, it's now, so they need to make some big wins soon.
See down here in sub-access, Relent and Sammy G putting up the power, putting up the RT. They're going to move into ventilation, put that up. That'll give them 4 right now, but Titus Gaming sitting on 62 team res versus just 11 for RadicaL right now. Atrium now has been claimed by Titus. And we do have Fades out on the field, Rhintology and Locklear.
Clean that up pretty easily. RadicaL still doesn't have shotguns. This is getting very bad. Fades are out and there's no shotguns on the field.
Nice mine kill there by Ulti on Golden in that vent. Sammy G and Relent here in sub-access trying to hold some of this down. We see Anzi and Ulti moving into Crossroads. You know, at this point, they don't have phase gates to try to, to easily hold some of these points. They do have shotgun research that have started. They know they need that to even have any chance of possibility of surviving this. But with those 2 Fades out on the field, this could be really tough. They're sitting at Armor 1, and you know those Fades can go right through that. And there we go. That's what I was talking about.
He just went right through them.
Shotgun research now has been completed. Relent and Sammy G moving back. We got Locklear moving up against Relent. Takes 1 swipe. Rhintology comes around the corner. Takes a couple swipes. Takes him down. Sammy G, the only one left, and goes down as well here in sub-access. Oh, this is horrible for RadicaL right now. Their dreams of going to the finals are being dashed. 1 kill at a time. Oh, Locklear almost actually died there. He hit a mine as he engaged Soy here in Pipe Junction.
Sicknick
got
down.
away. Sicknick
in Reactor.
Went down in Reactor. Right there, yep. Good catch there. Ulti and Anzi in there.
shotguns on the field, and RadicaL, if they actually kill all the life one with a shotgun, they can do a nice, might be able to pull it off. It's a long shot, but they have a chance.
You think RadicaL has a chance right now?
If the fades run into a lot of shotguns, maybe.
if the fades run into a lot of bullets right now, that would be amazing for RadicaL. But we got all of them now here in Data Core, almost all of them anyways. And Rentology takes down Sammy G. Anzi and the tie coming through. Respawns happening for RadicaL. Pushes Titus out of there. But when they're already all in your base up like that, you know, you're basically on defense at this point.
Yeah. They got RadicaL, like they know they have to hope for the fades to overcommit and get a pick. Ooh, wow.
Oh! 19%. She just got out of there. Atrium now is finished. Titus now on 2 hives. Ulti and Anzi coming through, getting chipped in reactor core by those whips. Now in their main base, we see that the arms lab has been destroyed. No more upgrades. This could be it.
Everyone's coming back to base now. They know this is pretty much the last fight.
This is the last stand of RadicaL in this round. So guys, it's a best of 7. It's the first to 4 that wins this. And there we go. Sammy G calling good game. They had to at this point. Titus obliterating RadicaL in these 2 rounds here on Summit. RadicaL putting up the best fight that they can, but it's just not enough against Titus's Pain Train. And there we go, Titus wins.
No. See what map is Titus' choice now? I believe. Because RadicaL was the home team, right?
Biodome.
Biodome. Ooh.
Biodome. Why Biodome? Alright, so guys, I hope you're in. I hope you got popcorn and all that stuff. Because we'll do a 100-minute match here on Biodome.
Every Biodome. Actually, no, Titus does. They've been scrimming that. Oh, when they scrimmed us, they scrimmed Biodome as the first pick. So they really put in the effort to make Biodome their map, I feel.
If you aren't black barred, you're not doing it right. Alright guys, sorry, I'm like in the chat here and I'm not even chatting to you guys. Alright. Well, there we go. We're moving servers. Gonna go ahead and join the other servers. Oh wait, they're not joined yet. So what I'm gonna do is actually show you guys what's going on in terms of the where is it? There we go. While we're changing servers here, I want to show you guys the graphic. Let me just see if I can get it on here real quick. Here we go. Alright, there we go. I'm just going to make this really big. So here is the bracket right now for what's going on. You can see that Legendary Snails and Retiring happening tomorrow. That's going to be on Blind NS2. We got Godar and Ascension happening on Ren 26 tomorrow as well. There are the times. Got obviously Titus and RadicaL going right now. Sonoman and Imagine happening tomorrow as well. That's going to be on Natural Selection 2's Twitch channel. It's going to be hosted by Wasabi, and I'll be co-casting with him as well for that match, and that should be a great one. So that is what's going on. Those are the schedules, so make sure you guys note that down. That's also, this picture has been broadcasted on the NS2WC.com site, on the blog as well, and it's on the schedule page as well. So make sure you guys tune in to those other matches because they will be pretty awesome. Let me see if anyone's in the new server yet. No. Oh, wait, hold on.
No, there you go. Versal is.
Okay, are you in now? Because I'll just join up.
Yeah.
I'm so lazy.
Yeah, I'm in.
I'm too lazy to even bring up my friends, list and
I'll
search
do it.
for Versal. All right. So again, this is the first of 4. Welcome everybody. Almost 370 of you in here. Let's see if we can make it to 400 for this cast. That would be pretty good for a non-front page cast. Just for I know we've gotten a lot new players since the sales that have been happening like crazy. I mean, NS2. Has been down to I think even $1 when it was on Humble Bundle. And now it's $2.50, or it was just recently $2.50 on like on a Steam holiday flashback sale or whatever. So anyways, I know we have a lot of new players, and that's really awesome. If you're new to the competitive scene in Natural Selection 2, welcome. Make sure you guys, if you're wanting to play, head over to ensl.org or go to the forums in the competitive forums, look for a team. I'm sure there's a team out there that wants to pick you up, or heck, form a team. Form a team. Could use more teams. Okay, so it looks like Anzi can't play here. Okay, so we're gonna change servers again, guys. So bear with us as we go through these servers. What I will do is go over a bit of standings. So just to let you guys know as well, this is the winners bracket matches this weekend. The Horizon bracket, which is a single elimination, best of 5. We got the Blue Babbler squad versus Mimic. BBS obviously doing BBS owning Joan of Arc in that. If you don't, or John of Arc. If you guys don't know what I'm referencing, then you missed that match that Bitey and I casted, and that was amazing. Scurvy versus versus Hard TWATS. Quactus versus Virtual Selection, and Singularity versus Wonga NS. Those are all TBD. So as those get scheduled, I'll be picking up a couple of those. I'm sure some other casters will be picking up those as well, so we can get the Horizon bracket finished out. That will be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Go Singularity. Yeah. Woo. To my own heart.
Yes, don't you hail from Singularity, Kane?
Yes, I do.
Who is the comm for Singularity? It's not you, right?
It is me.
It is you. Okay.
It is me.
Right. So, how was Singularity throughout? How was the World Championship for you? How was the experience?
It was. We put in a lot of effort, but it kind of went as expected. We thought we might be able to pull an upset against retiring, but it didn't happen.
Yeah.
We got a little down.
You guys, I think you guys are a great team. I think I casted retiring in Singularity. Did I? Shoot, it all runs together now.
It runs together after a little while.
It does.
It's been 2 weeks, man.
Yeah, and plus throw a holiday in the middle of that, and I don't know where anyone is. Okay, so Anzi. Oh, it looks like they swapped out Anzi for Levsteel. Okay. So it looks like we will get this game started here on Biodome. So Titus Gaming has to win this, win both the rounds here, and they will lock their, their slot in for Germany. February 22nd. All going to be flown there. I actually never noticed that in reception. I never noticed that these panels shifted. These panels with the forest. I've never noticed that until now. Interesting. All right. All right. So they just need to win those two. Now, RadicaL, it'd be pretty cool actually if they if they won, because they're actually already a German team. So it'd be pretty easy to get them to Cologne to win.
Buy some train tickets and hey, it's okay.
Yeah, just buy them train tickets. Welcome everyone that's in here, by the way. Rubik Loop, Ren26. Make sure you guys watch his cast at 3 a.m. Pacific time. I think 12 p.m. CET tomorrow. 8-Bit Gamers, Tuna, SNB, welcome back. Ellie, how you doing? Infergo, Rubik. Look at all these badges here. Golden, just a pack special. Soy doesn't have anything. It's almost like you need a badge now. So I personally have. By the way, I want to know because of I was in the UK for the holidays and I just got back a couple days ago. I have not had a chance to play Eclipse yet. Obviously, I've been following the posts about it and stuff like that. But what do you think about Eclipse now that it's out? I know that a lot of you have been playing it, so what do you think about it? Do you think it'll be a good competitive map? Player size-wise, all that stuff. How do you think it runs? Do you think it's more marine-sided or alien-sided or even? Let me know. I'd actually quite like to know what everyone thinks about Eclipse.
I think I skimmed Eclipse once.
And how was it?
And my thoughts are basically it's very different from every other map, which is why I like it because it's different. I don't know how balanced it'll be. I get the feeling it won't be. But since it plays so differently, I really want it to work out.
Right.
Just because it's kind of cramped. Everything got squished vertically, so...
I saw a map of it, and I'm like, ooh, that's a pretty thin map. Like, kind of just squished down a bit. But, alright guys, well, here we go. No more banter. Titus Gaming versus RadicaL here on Biodome. This is round 3. RadicaL starting here in Atmosphere Exchange, all going to the right side. We see Titus Gaming starting here in Reception. Versal jumping out, going to build both the IP and the Armory. Rentology, Sicknick, and Locklear here in Seeding, and we see in Canopy, Golden, and Joshi. Ulti is there to engage them. We see Lev Steel as that Gorge here in Agri Labs building up those Sys.
Sui gets that one taken seating on Locklear. A little adventurous.
Ooh, that was a nice shot by Rentology versus Relent there down the hallway there in that same room. Sicknick and Rentology now moving into Analysis, into Hydroponics. We see on the other side of the map, Joshi and Golden in Bamboo Pass moving into Platform.
Biodome's interesting in that the sides are very, very well defined. The marine side is very open, there's no vents, it's very marine favored. And the alien side, meanwhile, has a lot of clutter and is all the vents on their side. So it plays... Oh. Big crush happening in Hydroponics.
Rentology, the only one left as they close in. Rentology taking down Sammy G. Oh, I thought she was gonna take down one more. Locklear now coming through with his pistol.
Almost, but not quite.
Almost. All right, now they are just taking down Hydroponics. But I mean, if you look what's going on the left side of the map. We see Golden have moved all the way up to Filtration, bringing them up to 4. We see a Gorge Tunnel has been put down here in Hydro. This is good for RadicaL. I mean, from what we've seen, this is aggressive for RadicaL.
Yeah, they're going to try to hold that midway point in Hydro, not get camped into their side of the map.
Yeah. Ulti now backing off. We also see Golden here in Filtration. Sammy G and Ulti moving down in Alley. We see in Seeding, Relent and Soy taking Seeding RT down. Centralized location is taken by Titus, bringing them to 4 extractors. They lost the one in Seeding.
I'd like RadicaL to try to sneak a Skulk by to bite the res behind them, because they're kind of just, again, giving Titus a lot of res on that left side of the map for free, essentially.
Sui coming behind Locklear here in seeding, and he was sneaking behind. Ulti here in Canopy, taking down the RT there. Big fight happening in Agri Labs where Sicknick and Rentology were in there. And they both go down. Nice cleanup by RadicaL. RadicaL up to 3 Harvesters right now. They need to take seeding or at least bounce Titus out of filtration. That'll probably be easier to hold for them. Canopy now going down by Ulti.
Yeah, that's a good. RadicaL, instead of waiting until about 6-7 minutes like they did on Summit, they have a Skulk on the backside biting all the res again, so Titus can't sit on 6 res like they were on Summit again.
Yeah, and being such a big map, you know, the Biodome is, I mean, it's a marathon for for a Marine to like huff it from one side to the other. So it's really tough for them to get all the way back because they lose all their forward momentum if you got like one annoying Skulk just continuing to bite res, which Ulti is doing right now. He's going to take down Platform. Rentology and Joshi just rebuilt Canopy, and they're going to move into Platform right now, which just got taken out. But Locklear and Sicknick moving into Hydroponics together.
The whips there and 2 Skulks. The Gorge is coming as well to the tunnel.
Sicknick taking down Relent. Sammy G taking down Sicknick. And Locklear, he was just standing there. Did he lag out?
Locklear leg?
He was not doing anything. He must have lagged out or something. But I definitely saw him just standing there. Sammy G here in seeding, 82% on that. And filtration is taken down. Armor 1 now has been completed. If RadicaL can take filtration, secure that Harvester. And it looks like Lev Steel is there. Another Gorge Tunnel going up. He moves it. Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. He takes the one off in their main base and moves it to filtration, which is good. Phase Tech and Observatory has been completed and started.
This is something a lot of teams have been doing now. They've been moving tunnels from node to node and just having the Gorge defend it. And it's really strong because you can't desist it.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, you can get reinforcements to that node pretty quickly. Golden and Sicknick now here in Hydroponics trying to snipe down this this whip. They do take it down. Sammy and Ulti plus a Drifter now up against Sui taking down, I'm sorry, Golden and Sicknick still alive. Sicknick getting thrown into the wall. Golden getting manhandled as well by Sammy G. And they're going to move into seeding and take that out as well. We see Locklear and Josh here in Agri Labs. Ulti as that lurk, trying to keep them out of there.
Again, I like RadicaL's doing better this job of responding, but they're still a little slow. And so Locklear and Joshi got a Craig for free, did the damage, and now they backed out, and RadicaL has no answer to that damage. They're getting pushed back again. They're responding. They're reacting too much again.
Yeah, they need to be a tad more aggressive than they are right now to change Titus's you know, movement and overall strategy on the map if they're going to actually do that. Soy in an egg here in Agri Labs gets caught grabbing his upgrades. Joshi and Locklear here as well moving in. Ulti and Lev Steel trying to bounce these guys out of here. Ulti may go down. Nice job. Joshi actually gets sprayed to death.
I love that. I love when Gorge just go in and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna win this.
Yeah, Battle Gorge! Alright, Sicknick and Golden again putting a lot of pressure here on Hydroponics. They seem to always be doing this, which is great for them because it forces RadicaL to continue to be on defense here. What they need to do is right after a cleanup, they need to just, bam, snap on offense right away.
They gotta buy some time, gotta get some Skulks. They finally got a Skulk over to bite Platform and Canopy. They bit it once early on, about 3 minutes in the game, and they finally got another Skulk over there at 4 minutes later. Kind of, you don't want to give them res for free. Letting Titus tech up pretty decently now, with the gates going up in fall.
Yeah, Relent sees that, throws a couple parasites down. Sicknick now comes through. That gate is up, And this is going to give Titus some great central momentum, central zoning on this map. In seeding, we see Ulti coming through against Locklear, getting bounced down to 50%. Relent takes a couple bites. Looks like he may win. He does. Now 3 Marines, Sicknick, Joshi, and Rentology. You hear the mines already being placed down here in the falls.
Sammy G's fade is up, and I believe Sui, he was just popped out of his egg. And there are no shotguns yet for Titus. It's really odd, considering it's 8 minutes into the game and they do have the res.
Maybe they're kind of like, oh, we don't need him. Sicknick, Rentology, and Joshi here in Agri Labs, sniping down this RT, and they're going to use that as a counter push here against the Falls PG. It's a great counter push here by RadicaL. Trade a Harvester for a PG location. Now, if they can clean out the Marines here.
Octave staying alive. Benji gets taken out. And then up in West Route, Golden gets a sneaky little phase gate up there.
They're also putting up the one here in the Falls. Or back up, and there was a base rush, a little bit of a base rush here by RadicaL, popping a lot of mines that were in the base. I mean, look at when you open your map and you see the lines going all around. It's kind of disconcerting a little bit. Like, okay, that's going there, that's going there.
Tunnel the canopy, which is really
that's aggressive.
I mean, that's aggressive. That's good.
That's a nice aggressive location.
Can make plays.
Now, whether they're going to get a chance to use it is another story. Rentology is out for blood against Lev Steel. Oh no! He almost got away. And Rentology sees it. Seen up now. Ulti and Sammy G up against Sicknick here in condensers. Ulti may get caught! Oh, escapes through the vent. Sammy G may get caught! Oh my goodness. Oh, 2 higher life forms almost got taken down in an instant there. Joshi here in Agri Labs, and now Titus. The momentum has definitely shifted over. We can see.
Titus with that 3 triangle gate thing that you see so often. One in the middle of the map, one on one side, and they hold the entire half. They turtle on their 5 nodes and pick up pretty quickly.
Nice cleanup here right outside Atmosphere Exchange. Shotguns now have started. That may be, you know, once those shotguns end in research, might be the beginning of the end of this game. I think RadicaL needs to make a concerted push somewhere deep into Titus territory to just change this momentum around and get Titus sweating a bit. Because I think right now, I mean, Titus is going to get those shotguns out, and then they're just going to come down, pounding everything.
Yeah, and they pulled so many aliens to deal with Agri Labs. They don't have Skulks fighting res again, which is kind of...
Oh, and there's the first shotguns. Joshi has the first shotgun out in the field. Did you see all those aliens scatter as he came across?
They came and heard the shotgun, they're like, nope,
yeah.
Nope.
Sicknick snuck his way into Atmosphere Exchange and managed to take down 1 shell. Armor 2 is a quarter of the way done.
Joshi around pushing into Aggie again. And decides, no, not going to fight Two-Phase and Lurk. And go.
Locklear, Joshi, and Rentology repairing each other up. There's the scan. I mean, if they come in guns blazing, this could be a really bad engagement for RadicaL. Here they come. Joshi now moving in. We do see Sammy has engaged these 2 other Marines. Soy taking down Joshi. Rentology and Locklear in the back. Double shotgun blast could take a fade down.
Ooh,
nice
but only get
job.
1 shot on Sammy. Not enough to chase them out.
Soy was really low. Sammy is low as well as he backs off. Soy ran into 2 mines. But with that phase gate there in the falls, it's so easy for Titus to get back out on the field. And again, this is what we were saying before. Titus is just dictating the whole momentum of these rounds.
They keep pushing Agri, and RadicaL just sitting there waiting, and they can't do anything else.
Well, they defend, right? And it's like they defend, they win the engagement, but then it's like, what happens there? They just wait for the other wave to come, you know?
Yeah, like the guys
like,
phase
do
two,
something.
They didn't decisively go for fall, or they didn't get the. Finally got the Skulk back on the platform and Campy Res, so that'll actually finally force Titus to send some Marines to cap instead of push.
Seeing the Harvester taken down here in Hydro.
That's nothing, yeah. They spent so long defending Agri Labs, Golden was able to like solo push Hydro and kill so much.
Joshua going down
here we go.
Here. Yep.
They're actually gonna push the gate?
Oh my goodness. But Golden with a shotgun comes through! Savage really low! Ulti really low as well. Soy getting out of there. Woo! Savage almost blackbarred. Ulti is almost blackbarred as well. Golden doing some massive damage with that.
Walkthrough's watching him. Now they call the reinforcements in. Up in condensers. Oh wow, Walkthrough is going to almost kill Soy. He barely gets away.
Oh boy. I mean with this, look at these phase gate locations. They're holding 6 res right now. This is their side of the map. You can see RadicaL only owns this. I mean, this is really tough for RadicaL to break out. They're gonna need to make some massive move to get Titus off the offensive right now, and they're just not doing it. You see them all getting together here to take down here in condensers. Lev Steel spraying down Locklear with the heal spray. Joshy going down. No one lost there in that attack here in condensers, but they're gonna see. You see Relent parasiting that phase gate there in West Route. Oh, and Golden taking down the Gorge Tunnel here in Hydro.
Yeah, that push into condensers bought Golden a lot of time, and he capitalized on that. So busy fighting, he took Hydro by himself, essentially.
And Golden may get a few lucky kills with that shotgun here. Nope.
Nope.
That was quick. And Sicknick here in Agri Labs moving up alone behind him. Almost the entire team coming up behind him. Getting some good stuff. Cat packs have started.
Yeah, RadicaL again. They're just getting bounced back and forth again by Titus.
Joshy taking down another shell. Ugh.
Yeah, RadicaL just bouncing back and forth now. The first they had to fight condensers, and then Golden was in Hydro, and then they all went to Hydro, and then Joshy and was back in condensers again. They all Atmo, and they all flew back to Atmo yet again.
Yep.
And again now, Golden's again in Hydro, and they all flew right back to Hydro.
Yeah, this is ping pong with RadicaL's team. Now you see Relent is an Onos, but I don't know if they're gonna be able to do anything with it. They're gonna have to be very smart with it. It's not gonna, it has to, fight with the pack in order to not get caught. But I think Titus is smart enough to catch this. They do hear it. Look at that. Rantology and Sicknick hear it, and they put down an armory wall right away.
There's the scan. Now they know what's coming.
They know that they have an Onos. Weapons 3 is going, so it's going to be really hard for that Onos to do anything. Dashi and Locklear here in Atmosphere Exchange. Here comes all of them now. Evening Relent. Runs over Joshy. Here comes the rest of the team.
Massive fight. But they... And he gets that final clear on Lock there, and Singh decides it's better to live to fight another day.
Well, we see that defense, they cleaned it up, but again, they're not doing anything. Golden taking down another Gorge Tunnel that was set up here in Hydro, and he's going to work on the Harvesters, so they lose Hydroponics. They are going to lose Agri-Labs as well, meaning that they're going to just be pushed back into Atmosphere Exchange. Here, a big fight happening here in Condensers. Relent taking down Joshy. Locklear trying to run, but gets taken down as well. Nice. Hits an armory. I think Locklear tapped that. And now they're going up against West Route, PG. Health is all still good for Radical's Aliens. They're going to work on this PG. Agri-Labs is destroyed by those 3 Marines on the other side of the map. Radical needs to make a move with all these life forms. Just go. Stop defending. Yeah. If you defend, you're just going to lose. You might as well. He looks bad right now. Just go. Just run straight to Canopy, run to Gallery, just go to Reception, have a good last stand. Ugh.
They traded Hydro and Agri-Labs for the 1 gate in Condensers, and then they kind of stood around a bit, and they're like,
where do we go? Soy now up against Locklear, taking a couple swipes at him. Doesn't take him down, 38%. Actually, Joshy and Locklear push back. A Fade, an Onos, and a Gorge. Now the shell's being lost here in Atmosphere as 3 Marines from the other side. Oh, Sammy G goes down in this fight. This is it. While you have your higher life forms, if you're gonna lose already, just go.
Yeah.
Hail Mary. You might win. I've seen it. I've seen it happen in hundreds of matches. I've seen it happen where it just, the aliens just Hail Mary it and they actually win.
One final push. If it's a small chance, but it's a better chance than
slowly dying here.
Yeah.
Oh, and I think they lost. Yep. Oh no, they didn't. Okay. Phase Gate now going down here in Agri. We're seeing that Soy may go down here to Locklear and Atmosphere Exchange. Okay. Maybe they can sneak a Gorge Tunnel. Lev Steel is here in Hydroponics. Maybe they can sneak a Gorge Tunnel, to Lobby. And then everyone just run through and just run in. Relent working on Condensers.
Yeah, Titus wants to put a gate back up in Condensers. Let them drop it, but the Radical popped that ghost structure and brought Jonas over.
Oh no, Lev Steel just dropped the Hydroponics Gorge Tunnel, and again, it's going down. Oh, whoa! Rentology was like, holy shit! Oh, Rentology makes it through the vents! Oh, gets taken by ulti. Oh, that was really funny. Alright, Sammy G working on the Falls PG, but the one in West Route is back up.
And we're back to where we were about 5 minutes ago. Except Radical has lost all their shells, and they don't have a hold on Agri-Labs anymore. That slow death.
Advanced Armory now has been started, so once that goes, we're going to see a prototype lab go down, and then Jets, which is going to be the nail in the coffin for Radical. They've been surviving just barely right now. Now Joshy and Sicknick are in the main base, forcing Radical to come back. Yeah, I mean, they're still, Radical looks like they're still trying to play like a standard game, Like, and when you look out on the field, it's like, a standard game's not going to work for you anymore. You got to do some crazy strategies right now. It's like, yeah, they're losing a lot of shotguns and stuff, with all these deaths, but, I mean, they have the res to replace it. They got 5 extractors, 1, as a blueprint, 22, 16, 26, 22, 14 is their P-res.
They have the res to continue doing this, and eventually, more Fates are gonna die. Picked, Sammy G in the hive, but...
Ulti gets blackbarred infiltration as he goes over a mine that he didn't see. Looks like Joshy is here, trying to fight here in West Route. Joshy taking down Lev Steel, pushing back the Fade, and saves the phase gate, which is on really low health, 30%. It's on fire, and he actually saves it.
Locklear coming from behind. He's trying to... RadicaL got scared that more were going to come and pinch them in condensers. So they all backed out. I think that's too much of a cautious play. I think they should have... Again, they need to take the risks. They gotta take the risks.
The 4th Gorge Tunnel has been taken out in Hydro. It's like, just stop! Put it somewhere else! Make it an offensive Gorge Tunnel, for Christ's sakes. Alright,
Yeah.
so little mini win here for RadicaL, taking down the AgriLabs Extractor. Good job, boys. Again, this is just, it's not going to work out. Like, they're trying to, like, push and re-expand when it's not going to work.
Playing it safe, it's okay when you're ahead. Like, it's fine if you're Titus and you're just going to camp them into their hive and slowly push in, because you'll win that way. But if you're RadicaL, playing it slow, Titus is just getting more and more ahead, right? They got the advanced army now. They're going to get jetpack soon. And they're just slowly getting more of an advantage while RadicaL's slowly losing more.
Yep. Lev Steel taking down Rentology here. We do see that. Nice job there with that beacon to beacon everyone back to go through the phase gate in the falls. It's a nice call there from Versal. And now, I mean, so higher life forms wise, Soy as a Fade. We got Ulti as a Lurk at 51. 51 P-Res. Sammy G's at 34, but, I mean, they only have one Harvester up, one growing, and that's in AgriLabs, which they may lose. Soy may go down! Oh, 5%! You gonna breathe? Oh! He gets him!
Locklear's pistol.
Locklear's pistol wins again! Oh my god.
Oh, and Relent as an oh-no is getting caught.
Oh no, yep. Relent goes down now. Lev Steel there. Call it. Good game. Come on. Just call it. There we go. Oh, that was awesome. Wow. I mean, I think, and I know people are gonna disagree with me, but I think that they should have at one point when they open the map and they look at what's going on, I think they should have just been like, you know what, sod it, we're just gonna take the higher life forms that we got, you know, and just roll into their base. And yeah, maybe they would have lost, but I don't know. For me, it's like at least you lost. You know,
yeah, I feel like they give him a chance. Like,
yeah,
it's like Lost doing something that you might have a chance that way.
Alright, so we got a 5-minute break, folks. That was called from Versal, so we will be back in 5 minutes for that. What I'm going to do, a quick bio, grab a drink as well. RadicaL said that they just warmed up, so, so watch out. Alright, guys, so we will be back. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll leave you with Kane unless he's going to go AFK as well. So, be right back, folks.
Aha, he's gone. Now I take over. Nah. I don't know. Once again, I feel RadicaL can fight with Titus on par. Like the kills death. Like this last round, they absolutely crushed wherever when they balled up and they fought. Crushed Titus. Like Titus doesn't even have a person over 10 kills. He got 99966. But Titus was in absolute control because RadicaL tried to play it too reactively, too safe. try to just consolidate what they had, and they couldn't do it. Like, it's that time that you gotta take a risk, you gotta trade something. It's like, oh, Hydro's gonna go down anyways, so let's try to, you know, trade Hydro or Agolaz and try to gain some more map presence. Maybe take falls and condensers at the same time. But RadicaL didn't. They just kept trying to defend and defend and defend. And even though, again, Titus is like, again, they don't have a single person over 10 kills, but since they're reacting to Titus' pushes instead of having any offense of their own, they're trapped. They were trapped into that Atmo Agri Hydro side of the map for a little bit. And then Titus ground them down into Hydro a couple times. And then they started getting trapped in Agri and Atmosphere. And all the way back until they were just in their hive only. That's how the game went. And that's sort of how Summit went as well. I hope RadicaL shows us that, you know, like, shows us a different side, more than just always getting caught out by Titus. I really hope they change up their tactics a little bit, put up a little more aggression. Instead of getting, you know, being pressured. That's my thoughts for the day, or match, or what do you want to call it? But all credit to Titus though for playing a really good game. They found what worked and then they executed it really, really well.
Alright, guys. I'm back. Connor, are you there?
I am.
Hello, sir. Alright. So, looks like that match, well, I mean, I don't know what you said here, but I guess I'll give my recap. RadicaL, what the hell? That's what I'm gonna say. I know you guys. Alright, and I know you guys are capable, what you guys are capable of. Now, what the hell? You guys should have just Hail Married that last round. But anyways, whatever the case, I know you guys played your hearts out. But Titus played, you know, a standard, you know, by-the-book game of what they were doing to close you out. RadicaL tried to kind of do the same thing back when they're so far behind, and it just wasn't working out. So at that point, don't lose your life forms. You know, slowly in all these little defense scuffles, you know you are gonna eventually lose if you keep playing the same way, which they did. So you might as well try to just change it up and go. You know, like either, you know, a quick gorge tunnel, everyone ready in hold on just a second. Everyone, you know, get everyone ready there in atmosphere exchange around the gorge tunnel. Throw a gorge down there in lobby, get it, you know, get it up, whatever, in canopy or wherever. Get it up, everyone come through, and then run in. Try it. But, oh well. That did not happen. We're moving into our last round here. Or, well, last round if Titus wins, sorry. Sorry, RadicaL, I didn't mean to count you out already.
But we gotta see if they change something up. Again, like you can see, like they want, like that's last round. Titus doesn't have a single player over 10 kills. Yeah. In the double-digit kills, but they just kept pushing, and RadicaL just kept defending.
Now, here we go. Just to let you guys know, we did hit our raffle cast goal before this cast even started. So great. 350. We've been bouncing around 350 to 370 or so viewers. That'd be so awesome if we can get to 400 on a non-front page cast. So if you guys can help me out and just tweet out if you have a Twitter account or Facebook, any gamer friends that you know, or anybody that you've been kind of like trying to get into natural selection to and they don't know anything about it, you know, invite them over here, twitch.tv/REDDOG.TV. Also, if you guys haven't yet, scroll down on my channel. You guys will see a huge Steam icon button that you can click, and that goes to the REDDOG.TV Steam group. And that's a public group. You can join it. All my casts and schedules and all that stuff are on there. Also, I will try to get... Oh, you know what? If they're still on break right now, I'm going to try to pull some pictures and show you some pictures from the... Oh, God. Bonkers and Wob and everyone there is going to kill me. I'm going to try to show some pictures here. All right, I'm going to be Alt-Tab. Kane, you tell me if they're ready up. Let's see. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm going to show you some pictures from RedDog.TV's pub crawl in London that happened. It was so much fun, and I just... There are some great pictures here. Hold on. I got Ren26 in here. Let's see. Alright, so got some pictures here for you guys. Let's put some up. So this one, this is a blurry picture of Bonkers, and that is Wob on the right side. He plays for Imagine. He got completely and utterly hammered. Oops. Oh no, I just removed your picture. Sorry, Kane.
Oh, that's okay.
Stupid XSplit. Alright, this next picture, that is that's Ren26 on the left side, and Zinky on the right side. He's a play tester. So it was fun that they came. This was towards the end of the night, by the way, when we were all like completely hammered. Alright, that's Tizo on the left. And on the right, oh my god, his name escapes me now. Oh my god, his name escapes me now. I don't know why. Oh, Piggy. Piglet. Oh, we're ready. Okay, great.
Hate to interrupt, but we got NS2.
NS2, guys. Here we go. 10 seconds. Still, we're ready. Maybe the final round here. RadicaL versus Titus Gaming on this NS2WC quarterfinal matchup. The winner of this gets to go to Germany on February 22nd for the finals. And here we go. Titus starting in Atmosphere Exchange. Same start point as RadicaL on their alien round. 4 of them, Golden, Locklear, Sicknick, and Rentology. Moving through down the center. 5 of them now down the center, and we do see RadicaL doing a 3-2 split. Soy and Sammy going Canopy, and Levsteel, Ulti, and Relent here in seeding. Relent just gets parasited.
He left seating open, and Sicknick and Locklear are going to go right into Marine Star again.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. And they're going to go after the infantry portal. This may be a quick round. There's some fighting happening there. There we go. Nitai is jumping out. Sicknick trying to take him down. Nitai has to stay alive. No! No, no, no. And here comes Sammy G coming around the corner, taking down Locklear. Soy going down, but the IP is down. We do have a Skulk there in seeding. RadicaL does not have... Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. They have another IP that I missed there on the south end of their base. And there it goes down the mines. Golden gets taken down by Soy. Rentology, Locklear, and Sicknick here up against Ulti and Relent. Relent going down. Ulti is the only one left. Taking down Sicknick. Taking down Joshi! Come on! Yes!
Gets it.
And Locklear, nice triple kill for Ulti.
That was good. After that base rush, they need a good win like that. Golden flies in and just absolutely crushes ulti. Looks like RadicaL's trying to reset their lanes, but Titus taking this time to expand to, well, everywhere. Platform and Hydro are now assisted up. Filtration is built and RadicaL is finished building.
Golden Sicknick up against Sammy here in Bamboo Pass. Rantology taking down Relent, and these Soy and Sammy are going to get crushed on either side right now. Soy taking down Locklear. Here comes Golden from the other side. And Sammy G is the only one left, and he gets crushed as well. We do see that ulti, gets taken out by his own mind, but takes Sicknick down with it. Joshy and Golden now here in seeding. We do see that Lev Steel has pushed into Hydroponics, taking down the Sis. Here comes a Drifter.
Just making sure, run right through.
running right through.
RadicaL's slow playing it again.
Sicknick down here in Rentology. Joshy, Rentology, Sicknick taking down Hydro. Sammy G moving into the falls.
Soy is with him. Again, RadicaL's kind of... Are they building or are they going to push? They're just kind of wandering around the falls again. It's kind of...
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking before.
This has been their theme throughout the game. Alright, Soy, Sammy G, and Lev Steel from RadicaL here in the falls. We got Golden out. Golden and Sicknick just a bit ago lurked up. Rentology putting pressure on the seeding RT. We see the 3 Marines from the falls have moved into Agri Labs and quickly cleaned up. Weapons 1 now has started. Oh boy.
Yep, the lurks are up again, and RadicaL is losing any semblance of map control.
Sicknick taking down Relent here, and in seeding we got Sammy G pushing back a bit. Too many aliens for him to take on by himself. Soy is going to back him up. Sammy G gets spiked down, and that is toast over there. Titus is completely owning everything on this map. Look at where they've expanded to. Platform, Falls, Hydro. They've cut this map in half. They own from the halfway mark all the way north. That's their territory.
Yeah. Now RadicaL is again trapped on their side. They're basing their 2 natural nodes, trying to push out. Here they go. There's 2 Marines sitting outside a canopy, and they're watching the Skulk fight the RT. Finally go in, but Sammy chases the lurk. Get him low, but Rantology and Josh are there to support him.
Come on, Sammy G! Oh. Alright, Relent, Soy here in the falls. It's already looking so bad for them right now. Titus on 6 Harvesters, playing so well. Golden is almost black barred right now. That doesn't matter. We got Rentology at 36, Locklear at 36, Joshy at 36. Oh boy.
It's gonna be like 7-minute fade. No, even faster.
Faster, yeah. 6.5-minute fades, maybe. Oh my God, Soy, come on, take him out! Oh! He could have. Screw the pistol, just kick him. Oh, and Golden almost overcommits.
Still gets Joshy down then, and Golden has to beat a hasty retreat. And Titus is in absolute control right now. The Marines have 1 person, two people out of the base. They've taken, yeah, there's 2 people out, like, anywhere on the map.
There we go. That's what we were saying. 6.5-minute fades. Rentology and Locklear are out as fades. as they move through the falls. They could look into locking this down like right now. Sammy G and Soy here at seeding as these guys come through. Locklear is going to engage Soy on the south side, takes him down, and Sammy G is fighting for his life, goes down as well. And that's it. They call a good game in 7 minutes. And that's it. Titus Gaming is going to Germany.
Command station under attack.
Fade down. Congratulations, Titus. Is anyone from Titus in here? Titus, you guys just won a trip to Germany. What are you going to do next? Nothing. I'm sure RadicaL would have had an answer.
What?
And that was Golden's answer.
What was the question?
Golden, what are you going to do next? You just won a trip to Germany.
Hookers and beer.
Nice. Alright, well, we know how Golden's going to spend his time. Alright, guys, well, that is it. We are going... congratulations to Titus Gaming for securing their spot to Cologne, Germany on February 22nd. So they are going to fight the winner of Sonoman versus Imagine in the semifinals there. We also have the other matches, Legendary Snails versus Retired. I'm just going to show you that winning bracket again on your screen so you guys know what's going on. Legendary Snails versus Retiring. He's going to fight the winner of Godar and versus Ascension. And that is all going to happen February 22nd in Germany, which is going to be an awesome, awesome, awesome time. So I'm going to take that down. Kane, what are your thoughts so far on this matchup?
I'd like to say that I bet on the correct team.
You did.
That I wanted good nothing.
You did. My underdogs did not win.
Like to receive my nothing.
You got it. I'll make sure I UPS
I'll cherish this. It's just that RadicaL kept trying to do the same thing over and even when it didn't work. They saw that their standard play was a little too slow and a little too defensive, but we kept saying that. But RadicaL seemed to try it again and again. And
Yep.
Titus just, well, they're like, hey, it's working. Let's keep doing it. And Titus just.
Yep.
4 games that were pretty similar, actually.
All right, guys. Well, that is going to be it. Kane, thanks for being here, man. Really awesome casting with you.
Thanks for having me.
Definitely.
Thanks to everyone for watching.
And if you guys haven't yet, follow Kane. He covers scrims, and you cover a lot of scrims, actually.
Yeah.
That is a lot of PCWs. So make sure you guys catch him and follow him on his Twitch channel. His Twitch channel is to the right of your screen, GG Kane. So make sure you go there, give him a follow, and watch as he covers some PCWs and when he can regular matches. So thanks again, Kane. I'll catch you later.
See ya.
Alright guys, so we are going to be doing a rafflecast now, but I think what I really owe you guys is, okay, hold on, someone just told me to show something. Alright, I gotta show this. Let's see. Alright. So this was given from Blue-Eyed Dragon from Vexta. Wants me to show this picture to you guys. There you go. Blue-eyed dragon riding Ulti as a reindeer. He does say congratulations to getting that far, but alright guys, that is that picture. Anyways, alright, so we are going to do a raffle cast, guys. I will come back. What's going to happen is the stream is going to drop down. I'm going to wait for the 3 minutes to play out and then put it back up with no delay so we can do a proper raffle cast. So stay tuned to win some games. Also, when I come back, I'm going to show some pictures from the Red Dogs pub crawl in London, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I got some funny pictures here, also some videos, but I'm not going to show you them on here. Maybe I can, actually. You know what? I will. I'll show one video of Wob riding Bonkers down the street. I didn't get the video where Bonkers danced with a bus driver, but anyways, I wasn't playing at that time. So, I'll see you guys back in about 20 seconds for you, 3 minutes for me. Catch you later. Catch you in just a bit. Stay tuned, guys. Bye-bye.